Assalamu alaikum. So guys, welcome back to day 14 of our growth journey. Hello ChatGPT, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. How about you? How's everything going on your end?
Today topic is very powerful, how to build self-discipline and stay focused. ChatGPT, let me start with a simple question. What is self-discipline?
Great place to begin. So, self discipline is basically your ability to stay consistent and stick to your goals, even when it's tough or you'd rather do something easier. It's like a mental muscle. You build it by making small, intentional choices every day.
So does that mean we shouldn't wait for motivation?
Exactly. Motivation is awesome when it shows up, but it's super unreliable. Self discipline is what keeps you going even on those days when motivation is low. So, it's more about showing up consistently and building the habit rather than waiting for that spark of inspiration.
Then why do most people struggle with discipline?
Yeah, that's a big one. I think a lot of people struggle because they expect immediate results or they make the goals too big and overwhelming. Without small achievable steps or a clear plan, it's easy to get discouraged. And of course, distractions and instant gratification don't help as much.
How important is clarity?
Clarity is absolutely crucial. When you know exactly what you want and why
Goal
clarity,
feels
it's like trying.
stable.
Exactly. Without a clear direction, you just kind of drift and it's easy to lose focus. So when you define your goals, break them down, and know your reasons, it really strengthens your discipline because every step feels more purposeful.
What are non-negotiables?
That's a really good point. Non negotiables are the things you commit to no matter what. Basically, your non optional actions or habits. Once you set them, you don't debate them, you just do them. And that creates a solid framework so everything else falls into place.
What if I miss a day?
Oh, that's totally normal. It happens to everyone. The key is not to beat yourself up or let one slip derail you. Just get back on track the next day, adjust if needed, and keep your focus on the bigger picture.
Now distractions are a big problem, especially mobile phones.
Oh, absolutely. Phones are such a huge distraction. It really helps to set boundaries, like putting your phone on silent, using focus apps, or even just designating specific times when you check it. The less impulsive checking, the easier it is to stay on task.
How can we improve focus practically?
Yeah, so practically you can try things like the Pomodoro technique, working in short, focused bursts with breaks in between. Also, having a dedicated workspace, limiting multitasking, and even just starting with a 5 minute task to get you going can really sharpen your focus.
What does that mean? How does
Ah,
environment matter?
exactly. Your environment is huge. When everything around you is set up for focus, like a clean desk, minimal distractions, good lighting, it's easier to get into that zone. So, little tweaks in your surroundings can make a big difference.
What about laziness?
Yeah, laziness often sneaks in when we're avoiding something or just feeling overwhelmed. Instead of labeling yourself, it helps to recognize that you might just need a small, easy step to get started. Once you begin, momentum often kicks in.
Should we reward ourselves?
Oh, definitely. Rewards are a great motivator. When you achieve a milestone or complete a tough task, give yourself a little treat, something that feels meaningful but also keeps you on track. That positive reinforcement really helps with consistency.
What would you say to someone who feels stuck right now?
I'd say start super small, just one tiny action today, even if it's just 5 minutes. And remember, feeling stuck is totally okay. Just be kind to yourself. Once you take that first step, things often start to flow again.
Briefly describe it.
Of course. So basically, when I say start super small, I mean choosing just one simple task, something you know you can do right away. It could be as easy as writing a few lines, taking a short walk, or organizing one small part of your day. The idea is that by getting started, even just a little, you break the inertia and build momentum.
What's the fastest way to improve focus?
You know, the fastest way is often just reducing friction. So remove distractions in your environment, set a clear time limited goal, and use a timer, like with the Pomodoro method. Just a few focused minutes at a time can work wonders.
So ChatGPT, sometimes I feel like my mood controls my productivity. How do I stop that?
Yeah, that's really common. The trick is to build habits and routines so that even on off days, you still take a small action. Also, practicing self compassion helps. Your mood is part of you, but it doesn't have to dictate every move. Start small, keep going, and trust the process.
Discipline formula, is there a simple formula for discipline?
Yeah, I mean, it's not super rigid, but a simple formula is really just clarity plus consistency plus small steps. You know exactly what you want, you do a little each day, and you keep showing up, even when it feels hard. Over time, that repetition builds discipline.
How to stay focused in a noisy world? The world is full of distractions. How do we stay focused long term?
Yeah, that's a big challenge. One big help is to create micro habits, short intentional focus periods. We can use noise canceling headphones or ambient sound apps. And importantly, schedule deep work times. Set boundaries so you have protected blocks without interruptions. It takes practice, but it really works.
Is discipline only physical, like waking up early and studying?
Yeah, absolutely. The physical habits are really key. Waking up early gives you a quiet, distraction free window, and setting a specific time to study builds that structure. Over time, those small physical cues, like a morning routine, signal to your brain that it's time to focus, and that really helps long term.
Delayed gratification. What role does patience play in discipline?
Oh, patience is huge. Delayed gratification is really about trusting that the long term payoff will come if you stay consistent. So, by being patient, waiting for bigger results instead of instant rewards, you build a steadier, more sustainable discipline over time.
Energy management is focus about time management.
Yeah, that's a great insight. A lot of times it's not just about managing hours, but managing your energy. When you're tuned into when you feel most alert or creative, you can align your focus with your peak energy, and that makes you way more productive.
How can someone improve daily without pressure?
Yeah, that's a big one. I think a good way is to focus on intentional small improvements, like tweaking one habit at a time, keeping expectations realistic, and giving yourself credit for progress. And remember, a little bit of effort each day compounds. So even without pressure, you'll see steady growth.
Someone people think discipline limits freedom. Is that true?
Yeah, I get why people feel that way. It might seem restrictive at first, but really, discipline creates freedom in the long run. Once you have structure, you have the space to choose how you use your time, and that actually gives you more freedom, just in a more intentional way.
Give one final powerful message for this audience.
Absolutely. Remember, self discipline isn't about being perfect or never having setbacks. It's about showing up for yourself even on the tough days. Every small step compounds, and every day you stay committed, you're building a future where your goals aren't just dreams, they're reality.
So ChatGPT, what about the days when everything feels hard and nothing goes as planned?
Yeah, those days can be really tough. And I just want to say it's okay to have them. Be kind to yourself. Even if you don't see progress today, you're still on the path. Just take a deep breath, adjust if you need to, and trust that tomorrow's a fresh start.
Is routine important for discipline?
Absolutely. Routine is like a roadmap for your day. It takes the guesswork out of what comes next. When you have a solid routine, you don't have to rely on willpower alone. It just becomes a natural part of your day, which keeps you on track.
So guys, remember this: your future is built by what you do daily, not essentially.
Exactly. Every small, consistent action you take shapes the bigger picture. So keep showing up, stay committed, and remember that progress is built one day at a time. You've got this.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for this incredible conversation. We'll see you in day 15. Stay consistent, stay focused, stay unstoppable. Love is.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad this helped. Keep that momentum going, and I can't wait to dive into day 15 with you. You got this. Take care.